I did expect my son to die. On more than one occasion, I laid in bed at night planning a funeral. What would I say in an obituary? It was the week of my husband's birthday, and I just prayed he didn't overdose and die on my husband's birthday. And that's when I realized, like, this is not normal. I'm a grandmother. I'm your neighbor. I am the parent of a recovering addict. I am someone you know. My son is a recovering opiate addict. For today, he's in recovery. When he was 13, we got a call from his teacher at school. He had confided into that teacher that he had been shooting heroin, and he did not want to do it anymore, and he was basically using empty needles because he had no money for the drugs. So we, being, unaware, we called rehab, he went to treatment, and we believed he was going to be better. That was it. Go to treatment, you get cured. We had no clue. That was almost 14 years ago. There were several times he came home from treatment and relapsed very shortly after. He came home from one facility on Friday, and Monday he was back into another facility. And the tension in our house, every day was waiting for a phone call from the police, waiting for a phone call from the coroner. We were thankful when he was in jail. My granddaughter's 6. She's in kindergarten now. And when she was born, her mother and my son, I assume they were clean. She did not test positive for any drugs in her system when she was born. When she was 2 months old, her mother overdosed in the car in Philly. So that's when we decided that we were going to intervene, that this baby needed more in her life than what she was getting. And when she was 6 months old, we filed for custody of her. I felt very alone. How did my son end up this way, but not my friends' kids? And as I talked to other parents, especially moms, I realized that many of my friends, their children are addicts, and they're all living in the same dark, scary place. One thing I think every parent should know is that if you suspect your child is using drugs, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody else, go to a school counselor. They're educated. The more education you have about addiction, especially opiates, and the stronger as a parent you are, I've noticed, the better my son does. The last time he was in treatment, he contacted himself, went to treatment, took care of everything he needed to do, and that was when the positive journey has started, when we stepped away and let him handle his own journey. Every addict is somebody's child, parent, cousin, niece, nephew, brother, sister. They're all somebody. If you want to call them junkies, whatever you want to call them, but somebody loves them. And we need to be compassionate to everyone. They are somebody's family, and they deserve the chance to survive.